Hi, my name is Drew. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Today I'm going to talk about, do I think getting a communications degree is a good idea? And my answer is yes. A little bit about my background. I'm a former TV news reporter who now works in communications. I have a degree in mass media communications, and every time I'm online, I see posts about how you should not major in communications, and I don't think that's true. A lot of people ask, what is communications? And for me, that means being able to deliver a message effectively, verbally, written, and visually. I have all those skills that I learned in college, and it's very valuable in the workforce. So I'm going to give you tips and some advice about navigating the process if you're a communications major, if you're thinking about going to school for it, or if you want to learn more about it. When looking for a college and going on the website, does it give you a description of what that program will be, what classes you'll be taking, what internships, programs, or clubs you'll be able to join? My university did, and that's something that you should look out for. We're going to give you these set of skills so that you can go out into the workforce and find a job. It's so important to not think of communications as an afterthought degree because it's a skill. I did pull out my college transcript because it's been a while since I've been in a college classroom, but some of the names of the courses I took were interpersonal communication, visual communication, persuasion, advertising, public relations, just to name a few. This next piece of advice is so important for all majors, especially communications majors. It is networking. I worked at my college radio and TV station. I did not go find an internship outside of the university at a business or organization, and I really wish I had. I had professors telling me that that's what we should be doing, but it just didn't click. My mind was somewhere else in college. What's great about the time that we live in, you can network virtually. That is where LinkedIn comes in. In my senior year, we had to make a LinkedIn profile for one of our classes, and I let it sit empty, and I did not start taking LinkedIn seriously until after I found my first news job. Do not do that. Make sure you have your LinkedIn profile, a nice photo. It does not have to be anything serious. We all have smartphones. Have a friend take a picture, and then in your bio, put aspiring communications professional at school XYZ, and then connect with people who work in communications and public relations. And you can go the extra mile. You can send them a message saying, "Hi, I'm a communications student. I just wanted to say hello and connect." What can you put on your LinkedIn profile as a college student? Did you write an article? Do you have a link you can share? Did you help on a social media post? You can have one of your classmates take a picture of you giving a presentation in class. Talk to your professor first and say, "Hey, I would love to post a picture on LinkedIn of me giving a presentation." Have your friend do that for you. You can post that on LinkedIn. Does your college host meetings for communications professionals? Get dressed up, smile, and take a photo and say, "I had a great time at my university's meeting, learning so much about communications professionals. I can't wait to learn more." People pay attention to that, and you're already connected with people who actually work in communications. They see that. They will like your post. They interact with it. When you like something, it shows up on someone else's feed, and that's the same thing that's going to happen when you're sharing your college work. Now let's talk about jobs and graduation. Some of my classmates in my communications program, they were able to secure jobs a little bit before graduation or right after. I was not one of them. It took me a while to find a job with my degree. There are different jobs you can find with a communications degree, including broadcasting, news, and then public relations, communications jobs. I told you all at the beginning of my video, I went the news route first with my degree, and now I work in communications. For this video, I'm gonna focus on those communications related jobs. When you're looking on job boards, you may see titles that include public information officer, communications coordinator, public relations specialist, public affairs specialist, just to name a few. Those are some of the titles that you can apply to a communications degree. Who's hiring for these type of roles? Hospitals, school districts, college and universities, government agencies, organizations, public safety agencies. Those are some of the places I've gotten interviews for in the past with my communications degree. How much you're going to make in a communications role, it depends on a number of different factors, including what kind of organization you're going to be applying to, the location, the cost of living, and what type of job it is. Is it entry level, mid-level, or top level? If you're a college graduate, you're more than likely going to be applying for entry level jobs. Me personally, I have no problem with relocating for a job to gain experience. Not everyone wants to do that. Some people, they want to work in a big city, but just know these jobs are competitive. A lot of people are applying for those roles and they may have more experience than you. If you're looking for a job maybe in a big city out of college, there are public relation agencies that hire junior publicists or entry-level roles. I've never applied for an agency job, so I can't talk about that too much, but that is another route I've heard people take. If you're in college now, you're free to look at different job postings to get an idea of what top level roles could possibly be for you in the future. You'll see executive director, chief officer, manager in that title, and depending on where you live, those can be six-figure jobs. For example, about a couple years ago, I was looking at a school district's website in a San Antonio, Texas style area, and that job offered the max 6 figures. So you can make a good living doing a communications role if you have experience. My job searches have never been easy. I've heard more no's compared to yes, and all you need is that one opportunity to get your foot in the door, and you feel so much better once you reach that goal. And always keep an open mind. The workforce is always evolving, new resources are coming out, and that'll be helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching my video. I've been wanting to make this for quite some time, and if you have any more questions, whether you're a communications major or about jobs, drop that down below in the comments, and I will see you all in my next video.